The world's oceans and coastal waters are home to an astonishing array of life, each species playing a unique role in the intricate web of marine ecosystems. Among these, one creature stands out for its remarkable biology, striking appearance, and the extraordinary journey it undertakes from its natural habitat to the tables of the world's most discerning diners. This is the tiger prawn, scientifically known as Penaeus monodon, a species that has captured the fascination of marine biologists and culinary experts alike. Unlike the common shrimp, the tiger prawn is a true giant among its kind, often reaching lengths of up to 33 centimeters. Its robust, segmented shell is adorned with bold black stripes, an evolutionary adaptation that not only gives it its name, but also provides camouflage among the shadows and grasses of its native habitat. Tiger prawns are native to the warm, brackish waters of the Indo-Pacific region, thriving in estuaries, mangrove swamps, and coastal lagoons, where fresh water mingles with the sea. Here they play a vital ecological role, both as predators and prey, contributing to the balance of these dynamic environments. Their diet is as varied as their habitat, consisting of algae, detritus, small crustaceans, and organic matter found along the muddy bottoms. This omnivorous feeding behavior not only supports their rapid growth, but also helps recycle nutrients within the ecosystem. Tiger prawns are nocturnal by nature, venturing out under the cover of darkness to forage, while spending daylight hours concealed within the safety of submerged roots and sediment. Their life cycle is a marvel of adaptation. From microscopic larvae drifting with the currents, they undergo a series of molts, each stage marked by dramatic changes in form and function. As they grow, their shells harden and their stripes become more pronounced, signaling maturity. The early stages of life are perilous, with countless threats from predators and environmental changes. Only a fraction survive to adulthood, making each mature tiger prawn a rare and valuable presence in its ecosystem. Their powerful tails and muscular bodies allow for swift escapes from danger, while their keen senses, antennae attuned to vibrations and chemical cues, help them navigate the complex underwater world. The tiger prawn's biology is a testament to evolutionary ingenuity. Its compound eyes provide a wide field of vision, essential for detecting both food and threats, while its exoskeleton offers formidable protection against predators and environmental hazards. In their natural habitat, tiger prawns are both hunters and scavengers, shaping the communities around them. Their presence influences the abundance and diversity of other species, making them a keystone organism in many coastal ecosystems. Their physiology is finely tuned to the fluctuating conditions of brackish waters. Specialized gills allow them to extract oxygen efficiently, even as salinity and temperature shift with the tides and seasons. The tiger prawn's unique combination of size, strength, and adaptability has made it a subject of fascination and study. Its ability to thrive in challenging environments, coupled with its striking appearance, sets it apart from all other shrimp species. Every detail, from the microstructures of its shell to the boldness of its stripes, tells a story of survival and adaptation, a living record of millions of years of evolution. To truly appreciate the tiger prawn is to understand its place in the natural world, a creature shaped by the rhythms of tide and season, by the silent struggles of predator and prey, and by the endless dance of adaptation that defines life beneath the waves. The tiger prawn's journey, from the hidden depths of brackish estuaries to the heights of culinary acclaim, is a testament to the wonders of marine biology and the enduring mysteries of the ocean. In every sense, the tiger prawn is more than just a delicacy. It is a marvel of nature, a symbol of the delicate balance that sustains life in our planet's most vital and vibrant habitats. Cultivating tiger prawns is a meticulous and high-risk endeavor, demanding a deep understanding of both the species and its environment. Unlike more resilient shrimp varieties, tiger prawns require carefully controlled conditions that mimic their natural coastal habitats. The ponds must maintain brackish water, with salinity levels precisely balanced between fresh water and seawater, and temperatures kept within a narrow optimal range, typically between 28 and 32 degrees Celsius. Even slight deviations can stress the prawns, making them vulnerable to disease and stunted growth. The water must be continuously oxygenated using powerful aerators, as tiger prawns are highly sensitive to low-dissolved oxygen. Automated monitoring systems are now often employed to track parameters like pH, ammonia, nitrite, and dissolved oxygen in real time, allowing for rapid intervention if any variable drifts from the ideal. The breeding of tiger prawns presents its own set of challenges. Unlike white shrimp, which have been domesticated through generations of selective breeding, tiger prawns are only partially domesticated. Most broodstock are still sourced from the wild, introducing genetic variability and unpredictable behavior. In controlled hatcheries, mature females are induced to spawn using carefully managed photo periods and temperature cues, but success rates can be inconsistent. The larval stage is especially delicate. Larvae are reared in specialized tanks, where water quality is obsessively maintained. They are fed a diet of live microalgae and Artemia nauplii, with feedings scheduled around the clock to match their rapid metabolic needs. Any lapse in water quality, be it a spike in ammonia, a drop in temperature, or a change in salinity, can result in mass mortality, wiping out entire cohorts before they ever reach the pond. Once transferred to grow-out ponds, tiger prawns require a long cultivation period, often 6 to 8 months compared to the 3 to 4 months needed for white shrimp. This extended grow-out means that feed, energy, and maintenance costs accumulate relentlessly. High-protein feed pellets are dispensed multiple times daily, and the ponds must be regularly cleaned to prevent the buildup of waste and harmful bacteria. Environmental risks are ever present. Coastal farms are exposed to tidal fluctuations, storms, and the intrusion of pollutants or pathogens from external water sources. Even with advanced filtration and biosecurity measures, the risk of contamination remains high. Disease is perhaps the most formidable challenge. The long cultivation cycle gives pathogens like white spot syndrome virus and early mortality syndrome ample opportunity to infiltrate and devastate stocks. Innovations such as probiotic water treatments, improved biosecurity protocols, and the development of disease-resistant prawn lines are being explored, but no solution is foolproof. Recent advances in recirculating aquaculture systems (RAS) offer hope, allowing for more precise control over water quality and reducing exposure to external threats. Genetic research is also underway to develop more robust, fast-growing and disease-resistant tiger prawn strains. Despite these innovations, the process remains fraught with risk. Each successful harvest is the result of relentless vigilance, scientific precision, and a willingness to adapt to the ever-changing challenges of nature and biology. The journey from larva to market-sized prawn is a testament to both the fragility and resilience of this remarkable species. The harvest marks a pivotal and perilous moment in the life of a tiger prawn. For the animal, it is a sudden upheaval, an abrupt transition from the calm of the pond to a world of commotion and change. For the farmer, it is a race against time, where every second counts toward preserving the value of months of careful cultivation. Tiger prawns are highly sensitive to stress. The act of being netted, the sudden exposure to air, and the rapid changes in temperature and pressure can trigger immediate physiological responses. These responses manifest as color changes, increased metabolic activity, and a rapid decline in overall vitality. Once removed from the water, the prawn's biological processes accelerate. Enzymes, particularly those concentrated in the head, begin to break down muscle tissue almost immediately, This enzymatic activity leads to a soft, mushy texture that is commercially unacceptable and can render an entire batch worthless if not controlled. The logistics of moving prawns from pond to preservation are meticulously planned. Specialized containers and baskets are used to minimize physical damage and exposure to warm air. The journey from the water's edge to the chilling station is measured in minutes, not hours, as any delay can accelerate spoilage. Preservation begins with immediate chilling. Prawns are submerged in an ice slurry, causing a rapid and drastic drop in temperature. This process is essential to halt enzymatic decay and preserve the integrity of the flesh. The difference between a firm, high-quality prawn and a degraded one can be traced to the effectiveness of this initial cooling stage. The goal is to bring the core temperature of the prawns down as quickly as possible, ideally to near freezing. This puts the prawns into a state of suspended animation, dramatically slowing down all biological and chemical processes that threaten their quality. Quality control is paramount at every stage. Prawns are monitored for signs of stress, discoloration, and texture changes. Any deviation from the ideal is quickly identified and addressed, as even a small lapse can compromise the entire batch. The entire post-harvest process is a logistical challenge, requiring seamless coordination between harvesting, transport, and chilling. The focus is always on minimizing the time prawns spend exposed to ambient temperatures and maximizing the speed of cooling. This intense focus on speed, temperature control, and quality assurance during the first few minutes and hours after harvest is a major contributor to the high cost of tiger prawns. Every step is designed to protect the delicate product from the many risks that threaten its value, ensuring that only the best reach the plate. The journey of a tiger prawn from pond to plate is a race against time and temperature, a delicate dance where every degree matters. Once the initial chilling locks in their freshness at the farm, the prawns are set on a path that is as fragile as it is vital. Their first step is into the cold chain, a seamless, temperature-controlled corridor that stretches far beyond the farm's boundaries. Here, refrigerated trucks stand ready, engines humming, their interiors chilled to perfection, waiting to receive the precious cargo. The cold chain is not a place, but a promise, an unbroken line of cold that must never falter. From the moment the prawns leave the farm, they travel through a network of temperature-controlled vehicles and facilities, each one a critical link in the chain. The core principle is simple but unforgiving. Maintain a stable, near-freezing environment, 32 to 36 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 to 2.2 degrees Celsius. This is the line between pristine freshness and irreversible spoilage. In this world, time and temperature are relentless adversaries. The cold halts bacterial growth and enzymatic decay, but even a brief lapse, a spike in temperature, a delay in transit, can tip the balance, setting off a chain reaction of spoilage. The prawns are packed in insulated containers, surrounded by ice, and loaded into trucks where digital monitors and data loggers keep constant vigil. Every second, every mile is measured and recorded. The cold chain's integrity is absolute. A single malfunction, a refrigeration unit that falters, a truck delayed by traffic or weather, can compromise the entire shipment, turning a valuable harvest into a costly loss. There is no room for error. A breakdown or a power outage can spell disaster, with tons of product at risk in mere hours. The cold chain is a high-stakes operation where vigilance is constant and the margin for error is razor-thin. Technology is the silent guardian of this journey. Sensors, alarms, and cameras monitor every shipment, every storage room, every container. Data loggers track the temperature from start to finish, creating a digital trail that proves the cold chain was never broken. At the processing plant, the environment is engineered for cold. Massive rooms filled with ice fog and the constant hum of refrigeration create a fortress where warmth is the enemy. Here, the prawns are swiftly transferred into refrigerated rooms, rinsed with chilled water and sorted, all without ever leaving the cold's protective embrace. Every surface, every tool, every process is designed to keep the temperature low and the risk of contamination lower still. The cold chain is not just a process, it's a culture of precision and discipline. When disaster strikes, a blackout, a mechanical failure, the consequences are immediate and severe. Spoilage can spread in minutes, and the loss is total. Even in the final stages, as the prawns are packaged and labeled for their destinations, the cold chain's grip never loosens. Whether bound for a local market or a restaurant across the world, the prawns must remain within their narrow temperature window. The energy required to maintain this unbroken cold is immense, and the cost is high. But it is a necessary investment, one that ensures the prawns arrive as fresh and flawless as the moment they left the water. Delays at customs, a hold-up at a port, or any unforeseen snag can threaten the entire operation. The cold chain is a race against time, technology, and the unpredictable nature of global logistics. In the end, the cold chain is more than a logistical feat. It is the silent, unseen force that delivers not just food, but a guarantee of quality, safety, and freshness, all the way from the pond to your plate. When a tiger prawn completes its remarkable journey and arrives in the kitchen, it becomes the centerpiece of culinary creativity across the globe. Revered for its versatility and premium quality, the tiger prawn is a prized ingredient in countless world cuisines. In professional kitchens, chefs approach the tiger prawn with the precision of both artist and scientist, seeking to highlight its natural attributes through a variety of preparation techniques. The willingness to pay a premium for tiger prawns is rooted in their consistency and adaptability, making them a staple in both classic and innovative recipes. The firm, succulent texture of the prawn is celebrated in dishes from every continent, allowing it to shine whether grilled, steamed, poached, or stir-fried. In Mediterranean cuisine, tiger prawns are often grilled over open flames, their shells locking in moisture and flavor, while in Southeast Asia, they are quickly stir-fried with aromatic spices and fresh herbs. The reliability of their texture allows for precise execution in dishes like Spanish gambas al ajillo, Thai tom yum goong, or Italian risotto ai gamberi, where the prawn must remain tender and juicy. Beyond texture, the tiger prawn's delicate, sweet flavor is a canvas for culinary traditions worldwide. In Japan, tiger prawns are featured in tempura, their sweetness enhanced by a light, crisp batter. In India, they are simmered in rich coconut curries, absorbing bold spices while retaining their distinct taste. The prawn's inherent sweetness and clean flavor profile make it ideal for both minimalist preparations and complex, layered dishes. Simple enhancements like lemon, garlic, or olive oil can elevate its natural taste, while more elaborate sauces and marinades, from French beurre blanc to Caribbean jerk, complement its robust character. Tiger prawns stand up to bold flavors, making them a favorite in spicy Creole jambalaya, Spanish paella, and Chinese black bean stir-fries. The quality of the meat ensures that the prawn's flavor remains the star, never masked by excess water or blandness. This purity of taste is a hallmark of premium seafood, cherished in both traditional and contemporary gastronomy. Visually, the tiger prawn's size and vibrant color make it a showstopper on any plate, from elegant Western presentations to festive Asian banquets. Its impressive form is often used as a centerpiece, symbolizing abundance and celebration in cultures around the world. When cooked, the shell transforms into a brilliant reddish orange, a color associated with festivity and good fortune in many Asian cultures. The signature, dark stripes, even when faded, add to its visual allure, making it a favorite for special occasions and ceremonial feasts. In the world of gastronomy, presentation is paramount, and the tiger prawn's majestic appearance elevates the dining experience, embodying luxury and refinement. Its appeal is universal, gracing tables from bustling street markets to the most exclusive restaurants, always promising a memorable meal. Menus around the world highlight tiger prawns as signature offerings, a testament to their global culinary significance. The investment in tiger prawns is justified by their ability to deliver excellence, ensuring that every dish meets the highest standards. Inferior shrimp can compromise a dish, but the tiger prawn's quality safeguards a restaurant's reputation and the diner's satisfaction. Choosing tiger prawns is a commitment to culinary excellence, offering peace of mind to chefs and restaurateurs alike. From the ponds of Southeast Asia to the tables of Paris, New York, and Tokyo, the tiger prawn's journey is a story of global appreciation and gastronomic artistry. Its firm texture, sweet flavor, and striking appearance have made the tiger prawn an indispensable ingredient in the world's most celebrated cuisines, a true icon of culinary excellence and cultural significance. Shifting our gaze from the coastal ponds to the vast expanse of the open ocean, we encounter another titan of the marine world, the majestic tuna. Tuna are not a single species, but a remarkable group of fish, with the bluefin tuna reigning as the undisputed king. These fish are found in nearly every ocean, from the temperate Atlantic to the deep Pacific, thriving in both coastal and pelagic waters. These are creatures of incredible power and biological sophistication, perfectly adapted to life in the open sea. Tuna are highly migratory, traveling thousands of miles each year in search of food and optimal breeding grounds. Built for speed, a tuna can slice through the water at over 44 miles per hour, a feat made possible by a streamlined, torpedo-shaped body and powerful muscles. Their crescent-shaped tails and retractable fins reduce drag, allowing them to accelerate with explosive force. Bluefin tuna can reach astonishing sizes, growing to nearly 10 feet in length and weighing over 660 pounds. As apex predators, they play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems, regulating populations of smaller fish and squid. What truly sets tuna, particularly bluefin, apart is their unique physiology. Unlike most fish, tuna are endothermic, meaning they can regulate their body temperature. They possess a specialized heat-retaining circulatory system, a form of warm-bloodedness that allows them to keep their core body temperature and blood warmer than the surrounding cold ocean water. This adaptation enables them to hunt in colder, deeper waters where other predators cannot survive. This biological marvel fuels their powerful muscles, enabling them to undertake epic transoceanic migrations and hunt with explosive speed in deep, frigid waters. Tuna are relentless travelers, crossing entire oceans and connecting distant marine habitats. Their warm, oxygen-rich blood not only powers their athleticism, but also gives their flesh its deep red color and rich, fatty texture. In the wild, this energy-dense muscle is essential for their high-speed pursuits and long migrations. Tuna inhabit a variety of marine environments throughout their life cycle. Juvenile tuna often seek shelter in coastal reefs and kelp forests, while adults roam the open ocean, sometimes diving to depths of over 1,600 feet in search of prey. In the wild, tuna are both hunters and prey. They feed on smaller fish, squid, and crustaceans, while also serving as a vital food source for larger predators such as sharks and marine mammals. Their presence supports a complex web of life in the ocean. Tuna play a key role in the reproductive cycles of the ocean. During spawning, they release millions of eggs into the water, providing nourishment for countless marine creatures and ensuring the continuation of their species. By migrating across vast distances, tuna help transport nutrients between different parts of the ocean, supporting the productivity of marine ecosystems and contributing to the health of the planet's largest habitat. The sheer power, endurance, and adaptability of tuna make them one of the ocean's most extraordinary inhabitants, a symbol of the wild, untamed energy of the sea. Yet, despite their strength and resilience, tuna populations are vulnerable to changes in their environment, from shifting ocean temperatures to fluctuations in prey availability. The future of these majestic fish depends on the health of the oceans they call home, and their continued presence is a testament to the intricate balance of marine life. In every corner of the world's oceans, the tuna's journey shapes the fate of countless other species, reminding us of the profound interconnectedness of all life beneath the waves. The economic impact of the tuna industry is vast and deeply interconnected, stretching across continents and oceans. Tuna is not just a commodity, it is a linchpin in the global seafood trade, supporting a complex network of industrial fishing fleets, advanced processing facilities, and a labyrinth of international trade routes. Every year, the global tuna industry generates billions of dollars, fueling economies from the Pacific Islands to the bustling metropolises of Asia, Europe, and North America. The journey of a single tuna begins in the open ocean, where industrial vessels deploy advanced technology to locate and harvest these prized fish. Once caught, tuna are rapidly chilled and transported to processing plants, where they are sorted, graded, and prepared for global distribution. This process is the first step in a value chain that multiplies the worth of each fish many times over. A single large haul, landed by a modern fishing fleet, can have an initial dockside value of millions of dollars. But this is only the beginning. The real economic power of tuna is unlocked as the fish move through a global network of trade. Each tuna is meticulously tracked and logged, ensuring traceability as it enters the international market. This traceability is crucial for both food safety and market transparency, as tuna cross borders and oceans, often changing hands multiple times before reaching the consumer. Once processed and graded, tuna are distributed to markets around the world. Major trade routes connect the Pacific, Indian, and Atlantic Oceans to key consumer markets in Japan, the United States, and the European Union. The value of tuna increases dramatically as it moves through this supply chain, supporting not only fishing companies, but also shipping firms, cold storage operators, and logistics providers. Japan remains the epicenter of the high-end tuna market, importing vast quantities of both fresh and frozen tuna. The United States and Europe are also major importers, with trade routes crisscrossing the globe to meet the insatiable demand for sushi, sashimi, and canned tuna products. At the heart of the market dynamic is the auction system, most famously in Japan, where the highest quality bluefin tuna are sold to the highest bidder. These auctions set global price benchmarks and influence the entire industry, from fishermen to retailers. The price of a single bluefin tuna can reach astronomical levels, especially for specimens with perfect color, fat content, and texture. These record-breaking sales are widely reported, reinforcing the bluefin's reputation as the ultimate luxury seafood and driving further demand. The market for tuna is highly segmented, with different species and grades destined for distinct markets. Premium bluefin is reserved for luxury restaurants, while skipjack and yellowfin supply the global canned tuna industry, which itself is worth billions annually. Processing is a critical stage where much of the value is added. Advanced facilities use both skilled labor and automation to maximize yield and quality, as even a minor error in filleting can result in significant financial loss. A single 5-ton batch of high-quality tuna, if processed and distributed efficiently, can generate revenues upwards of $2 million, with each cut destined for a specific market segment. The tuna is meticulously divided into its most valuable parts: the lean akami, the medium fatty chutoro, and the highly prized otoro. Each cut is graded and priced according to strict standards, with otoro fetching the highest prices in luxury markets. This careful segmentation transforms a single fish into a portfolio of high-value products, each tailored for a specific consumer, from high-end sushi bars to gourmet retailers. However, the immense economic power of the tuna industry comes with significant challenges. The relentless drive to meet global demand has led to overfishing, with some tuna populations now facing critical depletion. The pressure on wild stocks is intense, and scientific assessments have revealed dramatic declines in key species. For example, the Atlantic bluefin tuna population has plummeted by as much as 80% over the last century. This decline has triggered international efforts to regulate catches, set quotas, and promote sustainable fishing practices. Yet, enforcement remains a challenge, as high prices continue to incentivize illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. The industry is now at a crossroads, balancing the need for economic growth with the imperative of conservation. Technological advances in monitoring and traceability offer hope, but the future of tuna depends on global cooperation and strict adherence to sustainability measures. The precarious balance between economic benefit and ecological risk defines the global tuna industry today. As demand continues to rise, the challenge is to ensure that this iconic fish remains both a source of prosperity and a sustainable resource for generations to come. The industrial tuna harvest is a remarkable feat of engineering and technology, representing the pinnacle of modern fishing operations. Today's tuna fleets are a far cry from the small wooden boats of the past. Instead, they are vast, steel-hulled vessels, some stretching hundreds of feet, designed to operate as floating factories on the open ocean. These ships are equipped with advanced fish-finding technologies, including sonar systems that scan the depths for the telltale signatures of tuna schools and satellite communications that relay real-time data about ocean temperatures and currents, factors that influence tuna migration. Helicopters and drones are sometimes deployed to spot tuna from above, while satellite imagery helps pinpoint the most promising fishing grounds. Once a school is located, enormous purse seine nets, sometimes over a mile long, are deployed to encircle and capture entire schools in a single operation. The scale of these operations is staggering, with a single haul sometimes yielding hundreds of tons of tuna. To meet the immense global demand, industrial fleets operate year-round, traversing international waters and remote oceanic regions. But this technological prowess comes with significant environmental consequences. Industrial tuna fishing, especially with purse seine nets and long lines, can result in bycatch, the unintentional capture of non-target species such as sharks, turtles, and even dolphins. This collateral damage threatens marine biodiversity and disrupts delicate ocean ecosystems. Overfishing is another major concern. The efficiency of modern fleets means that tuna populations can be depleted faster than they can recover. Some species, like bluefin tuna, are now considered endangered due to decades of intense harvesting. In response, international organizations and some fishing companies have implemented sustainability measures such as catch quotas, seasonal closures, and the use of fish aggregating devices designed to minimize bycatch. Certification programs like the Marine Stewardship Council aim to ensure that tuna is harvested in ways that protect both the species and the broader marine environment. Despite these efforts, the sheer scale and complexity of industrial tuna fishing make true sustainability a constant challenge. The race to process and freeze the catch is not just about quality and profit, but also about reducing waste and environmental impact. Ultimately, the industrial tuna harvest is a story of technological triumph and environmental responsibility, where every innovation and every regulation shapes the future of our oceans and the price we pay for tuna on our plates. In the grand theatre of global cuisine, both the tiger prawn and the bluefin tuna stand as enduring protagonists, each representing a different facet of oceanic luxury. But among them, the bluefin tuna has become a near-mythic symbol of the ocean's wild abundance, its story woven deeply into the fabric of culture, commerce, and culinary aspiration. The bluefin tuna, with its immense size and raw, untamed power, is the very embodiment of the open sea. Its streamlined body, capable of crossing entire oceans, is a marvel of evolution, built for speed, endurance, and survival in the vast, unpredictable wild. This apex predator is not just a fish. It is a living testament to the majesty and mystery of the marine world. Culturally, the bluefin tuna holds a place of reverence, especially in Japan, where it is the crown jewel of sushi and sashimi. The prized otoro, with its exquisite marbling and buttery texture, is celebrated in high-end restaurants and at legendary fish markets. The annual bluefin tuna auctions in Tokyo have become global spectacles, where a single fish can fetch prices that rival luxury cars, underscoring its status as a culinary icon. Economically, the bluefin tuna is a powerhouse, driving a multi-billion-dollar industry that spans continents. Its value is not only a reflection of its taste and rarity, but also of the complex logistics and technology required to harvest, transport, and preserve it at peak freshness. The global demand for bluefin has fueled advances in refrigeration, shipping, and even aquaculture, as nations compete to secure their share of this oceanic treasure. Yet the bluefin story is also one of caution. Its soaring value has led to intense fishing pressure, pushing wild populations to the brink and sparking urgent debates about sustainability. Conservationists and scientists now work alongside industry leaders to develop responsible management practices, from strict quotas to innovative breeding programs, in hopes of securing the bluefin's future for generations to come. As a symbol, the bluefin tuna represents more than just luxury. It is a living paradox, embodying both the allure of the wild and the consequences of human desire. Its continued presence on our tables is a testament to our ingenuity, but also a reminder of our responsibility to the natural world. Looking ahead, the future of bluefin tuna as a symbol of oceanic luxury will depend on our ability to balance tradition with innovation, indulgence with stewardship. Advances in closed-cycle aquaculture and international cooperation offer hope that this magnificent fish can continue to inspire awe and delight without sacrificing the health of our oceans. Ultimately, the bluefin tuna endures as an icon of oceanic luxury, its story a complex tapestry of culture, commerce, and conservation. As long as the world craves the sublime richness of its flesh, the bluefin will remain a powerful symbol of both the ocean's bounty and its fragility, forever linked to the dreams and dilemmas of those who seek the very best the sea can offer. Beneath the shimmering surface of tiger prawn ponds lies a story seldom told, a story of profound ecological impact. As global appetites for these delicate crustaceans have soared, so too has the footprint of their cultivation, leaving lasting marks on the environments where they are raised. Tiger prawn farming often requires the transformation of vast coastal wetlands, including mangroves, nature's guardians against erosion, and vital nurseries for countless marine species. The clearing of these habitats disrupts local biodiversity, erasing the intricate webs of life that once thrived in their tangled roots. Water quality, too, faces new challenges. The dense concentration of prawns in artificial ponds leads to the accumulation of waste, uneaten feed, and chemicals used to prevent disease. Without careful management, these byproducts can seep into surrounding waters, fueling algal blooms and depleting oxygen levels, an invisible threat to fish and aquatic plants beyond the farm's boundaries. Yet, this is not a tale without hope. Around the world, innovative mitigation strategies are emerging. Some farms now recycle water through filtration systems, minimizing pollution and conserving precious resources. Others embrace integrated multi-trophic aquaculture, introducing complementary species like shellfish and seaweeds to absorb excess nutrients and restore balance. Across coastlines, efforts are underway to restore lost mangroves and design prawn farms that coexist with native habitats. Certification programs and stricter regulations encourage responsible practices, pushing the industry towards a more sustainable future. The journey of the tiger prawn, from pond to plate, is a reminder that every luxury comes with a cost. By understanding and addressing the ecological impacts of prawn farming, we take the first steps toward ensuring that the bounty of our oceans and coasts endures for generations yet to come. In the quest to balance oceanic bounty with environmental responsibility, technology is rewriting the rules of aquaculture. Across prawn ponds and tuna farms, a quiet revolution is underway, one powered by automation, artificial intelligence, and sustainable innovation. Today's tiger prawn farms are adopting automated feeding systems, precisely dispensing food based on real-time data, reducing waste and optimizing growth. Underwater sensors continuously monitor water quality, measuring oxygen, temperature, and salinity, while AI-powered analytics alert farmers to subtle shifts that could threaten delicate prawns. Drones glide above vast ponds, mapping their health and helping pinpoint areas that need attention, all without disturbing the aquatic life below. For tuna, the challenges are even greater. But here, too, technology is leading the way. Sophisticated tracking systems monitor the movement and health of tuna shoals within expansive offshore pens. Robotic cleaners maintain these enclosures, preventing disease without the need for harsh chemicals. Smart cameras and machine learning algorithms analyze fish behavior, signaling when it's time to adjust feeding or harvest schedules. Sustainability is at the core of these advancements. Recirculating aquaculture systems recycle and purify water, slashing consumption and preventing pollution. Integrated farms combine prawns, fish, and seaweed, each playing a role in a balanced ecosystem, reducing environmental impact while increasing yields. With every innovation, aquaculture edges closer to a future where seafood is abundant, traceable, and kind to the planet. The journey from pond and pen to plate is no longer just a story of tradition, but one of technology, quietly shaping a more sustainable tomorrow for tiger prawns, tuna, and the oceans they call home. The story of tiger prawns and tuna doesn't end at the water's edge. Once harvested, their journey enters a vast, intricate global supply chain, a silent network spanning continents and oceans. In the early morning light, insulated containers are loaded onto refrigerated trucks at coastal processing facilities. Here, advanced chilling systems preserve freshness, locking in flavor and texture within hours of harvest. Barcode scanners and digital tracking tags accompany every shipment, recording temperature and location at every stage. From rural aquaculture hubs, these precious cargoes travel to bustling international ports. Massive container ships floating cold storage warehouses carry tiger prawns and tuna across thousands of miles, their holds kept at precise temperatures to prevent spoilage. Satellite-linked monitoring systems update buyers and sellers in real time, ensuring accountability and minimizing waste. Upon arrival at global distribution centers, automated sorting lines and robotic arms swiftly move seafood into regional supply chains. At every checkpoint, quality control labs test for safety and authenticity, while blockchain-based records maintain transparency, building trust from producer to consumer. Finally, these delicacies reach restaurant kitchens and supermarket shelves in cities around the world. The journey, once measured in weeks and risk, is now a tapestry of logistics, technology, and precision, ensuring that every bite of tiger prawn or tuna delivers not only taste, but the promise of freshness, safety, and global connection. From farm to fork, the global seafood supply chain is a marvel of modern engineering, quietly bridging oceans and bringing the bounty of the sea to tables everywhere. Behind every shipment of tiger prawns and tuna lies an unseen layer of vigilance, an intricate web of regulatory frameworks and certifications designed to safeguard our oceans. International organizations such as the Marine Stewardship Council and the Aquaculture Stewardship Council set rigorous standards for sustainable fishing and responsible aquaculture. Animated graphics reveal logos and certification seals, each representing a commitment to traceability, ecosystem protection, and ethical labor practices. Government agencies, from coastal nations to global alliances, enforce quotas, monitor harvests, and conduct routine inspections using satellite tracking and remote sensors. Compliance officers review digital logs and on-site data, ensuring that every catch and every farmed prawn meets legal and environmental benchmarks. For producers, obtaining certification is a demanding process. Animated flowcharts illustrate audits, habitat assessments, and water quality tests. Farms and fisheries must document feed sources, waste management, and biodiversity impact, while third-party auditors verify every claim with data and on-site visits. Only those who meet these strict criteria earn the right to display eco-labels, visual guarantees for consumers seeking responsibly sourced seafood. This invisible shield of regulation and certification not only protects the marine environment but also empowers consumers. When a package of tiger prawns or a fillet of tuna carries a trusted seal, it tells a story of accountability, stewardship, and hope for the future of our oceans. In a global market, these frameworks are the guardians, ensuring that luxury on our plates does not come at the cost of the sea's enduring health. Beneath their culinary allure, tiger prawns and tuna are treasures of nutrition, offering a spectrum of health benefits backed by science. Animated infographics and molecular diagrams break down the key nutrients packed within each bite. Tiger prawns, delicate in texture yet dense in nourishment, are a lean source of high-quality protein, essential for muscle repair and growth. They are naturally low in saturated fats and provide a rich supply of selenium, a powerful antioxidant that supports immune function and cellular health. A shimmering animation highlights their content of vitamin B12, crucial for nerve function and red blood cell production, along with a boost of zinc and iodine, vital for metabolism and thyroid health. Tuna, the ocean's swift predator, is equally impressive on the nutritional scale. Slices of deep red tuna are revealed in cross-section, illustrating their abundance of omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, known for promoting cardiovascular health, reducing inflammation, and supporting brain function. Animated charts compare the heart-protective benefits of omega-3s, while call-outs emphasize vital nutrients like vitamin D, iron, and niacin, each playing a role in energy production and immune defense. For those seeking healthy, balanced diets, both tiger prawns and tuna offer low-calorie, nutrient-dense options. Scientific studies scroll across the screen, citing evidence that regular consumption of seafood can help lower cholesterol, reduce the risk of heart disease, and contribute to overall well-being. From the ocean to the plate, these species deliver more than flavor. They provide a foundation for a healthier life, making every meal both a pleasure and an investment in wellness. Yet beneath the shimmering promise of seafood, a hidden battle rages in the depths, one that threatens both ocean health and the integrity of our plates. Illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, known as IUU fishing, casts a long shadow over the prawn and tuna industries. Animated maps pulse with red zones, tracing secretive routes taken by unlicensed vessels. Satellite imagery and digital overlays reveal ships operating under the cover of darkness, bypassing monitoring systems and evading maritime patrols. Infographics show the staggering scale: billions of dollars in lost revenue, depleted fish stocks, and disrupted ecosystems. For tiger prawns, IUU fishing undermines sustainable aquaculture efforts. Footage transitions to shadowy, unmarked boats harvesting wild broodstock, destabilizing fragile populations and introducing disease risks to farmed stocks. Data visualizations highlight how illegal practices can contaminate supply chains, making traceability nearly impossible. Tuna, prized and pursued across vast oceans, is especially vulnerable. Animated radar sweeps track fleets, ignoring quotas and protected areas, while ghostly outlines of overfished stocks flicker across the screen. The consequences ripple outward. Honest fishers are undercut, marine life is endangered, and consumers are left in the dark about the origins of their seafood. Global efforts to combat IUU fishing are underway. Satellite surveillance, electronic catch documentation, and international cooperation. Animated icons show digital tagging of catches and blockchain tracking, but challenges persist where enforcement is weak and oversight is lacking. Until the shadows are dispelled, the fight against IUU fishing remains a critical front in safeguarding both the bounty of the ocean and the trust on our tables. As the tides of the seafood industry continue to shift, the future of what we eat from the ocean is being rewritten in real time. Animated graphics reveal pristine laboratory environments where shimmering droplets coalesce into the beginnings of lab-grown seafood. Close-up shots of bioreactors pulse gently, nurturing sustainable alternatives, no nets, no bycatch, and no impact on wild populations. Tiger prawns and tuna, once symbols of oceanic abundance and luxury, now take on new roles. Infographics illustrate how cutting-edge cell culture techniques replicate the taste and texture of these prized species, offering a glimpse into a world where delicacies are crafted, not caught. Digital overlays compare resource footprints. Lab-grown prawns and tuna require less land, water, and energy, and produce fewer emissions than traditional aquaculture or wild harvest. On-screen animations show global seafood consumption patterns evolving. Urban skylines flicker with neon signs advertising cultivated bluefin and eco-prawn, while digital menus highlight traceable, transparent supply chains. Data visualizations depict a growing market for plant-based and mycoprotein alternatives, further diversifying the choices on our plates. Yet, the journey is only beginning. Animated timelines project regulatory milestones, consumer acceptance, and technological breakthroughs. Footage transitions to undersea vistas, healthy reefs and thriving fish populations, hinting at the ecological promise of a new seafood paradigm. In this coming era, tradition and innovation blend. Tiger prawns and tuna remain culinary icons, but their legacy endures not just through wild harvest, but through sustainable, science-driven reinvention. The next wave of seafood is rising, one that could nourish both people and planet for generations to come.